The silence in the command center was heavier than the gravity they controlled. Commander Alex Reed stood before the holographic display, watching as the alien armada approached Earth's orbit. Humanity had survived 2 previous invasion attempts, but this one dwarfed them both. The collective breath of every person in the room seemed held as the massive ships drew closer. "How many?" Alex asked, voice steady despite the tension. Lieutenant Tom Davis checked his readings. "Over 300 capital ships, sir. Conservative estimates put their firepower at 5 times our combined global defense systems." Alex nodded grimly. Conventional weapons had proven ineffective against the alien shields in previous encounters. Missiles, lasers, even nuclear warheads all had failed. The invaders, a species humans had come to call the Void, seemed unstoppable. Until Project Anchor. "Status of the anchor stations?" Alex asked. "All 7 gravity manipulation platforms report ready, Commander," answered Major Lisa Wilson from her station. "Power levels optimal. Field generators aligned." Earth's scientists had made the breakthrough 5 years ago, the ability to manipulate gravitational fields on a massive scale. What had started as an energy production project had evolved into humanity's most powerful weapon. 7 orbital platforms positioned strategically around the planet, each capable of creating concentrated gravity wells or projecting artificial gravitational waves. The Void had never encountered such technology. This would be its first test in actual combat. "They're entering Luna orbit," Tom reported. "Deployment formation suggests they're preparing for a synchronized assault." Alex activated the command channel. "This is Commander Reed to all anchor stations. Initiate synchronization protocols. Prepare for sequential gravity spike on my mark." Acknowledgements came in from all 7 stations. On the display, the Void Armada had formed into attack clusters. Their previous tactics involved overwhelming specific defense zones before systematically destroying military targets, then civilian infrastructure. Methodical, efficient, merciless. "They're launching fighter squadrons," Lisa announced. "First wave approaching at high velocity." Alex studied the tactical display. "Anchor 4. Create a gravity sink at coordinates Alpha 79. Catch those fighters before they enter atmosphere." On the main screen, a section of space visibly distorted as Anchor 4 activated its gravity well. The effect was immediate. Dozens of alien fighters suddenly veered off course, pulled irresistibly toward the artificially dense point in space. Their formations broke apart as they struggled against forces their engines couldn't counter. "It's working," Tom whispered. "Anchor 2 and 5, create a barrier field along the western approach," Alex ordered. "Let's see how their capital ships handle increased gravitational pressure." 2 more gravity platforms engage, creating a wall of intensified gravity. 3 Void destroyers slowed dramatically as they encountered the field, their forward momentum bleeding away as though they were pushing through molasses. Alex allowed himself a small smile. "Now for the real test. All anchor stations, prepare for Protocol Hammer." Protocol Hammer was the most powerful and dangerous configuration. A coordinated series of rapidly oscillating gravity wells designed to tear apart large structures through gravitational shearing. "Sir," Lisa warned, "if we use Hammer this close to Earth, there could be tidal effects on our oceans." "Better high tides than extinction, Major," Alex replied. "All coastal regions have been evacuated per the contingency plan." On the display, the largest Void vessel, a Dreadnought-class ship nearly 5 kilometers long, moved to the center of their formation. Previous intelligence suggested this was their command vessel. "Target the Dreadnought," Alex ordered. "All stations initiate Protocol Hammer in 3, 2, 1, execute." All 7 anchor stations fired simultaneously, their gravitational beams converging on the massive alien vessel. The effect was immediate and catastrophic. The space around the Dreadnought warped violently, creating alternating zones of intense gravitational compression and expansion. Metal screamed as the ship began to twist. Hull plating buckled and tore away. Internal explosions bloomed across its length as gravitational forces rendered its structural integrity meaningless. In under 30 seconds, the pride of the Void Armada had been reduced to scattered debris. A cheer erupted across the command center. but Alex raised his hand for silence. Maintain focus. Target their secondary command ships. Same protocol. The remaining alien fleet seemed momentarily stunned by the destruction of their flagship. Some vessels began emergency maneuvers, attempting to retreat. Others surged forward, perhaps hoping to overwhelm Earth's defenses before suffering the same fate. "They're broadcasting something," Tom said suddenly. "It's on all frequencies." "Let's hear it," Alex ordered. The speakers crackled with a harsh mechanical translation. "Cease your gravity manipulation. We did not know your species possessed such technology. We offer immediate withdrawal and recognition of Earth as a sovereign power." Silence fell across the command center again. In all recorded encounters with the Void, they had never offered to negotiate. Alex exchanged glances with his senior officers before responding. "This is Commander Reed of Earth Defense. Your invasion fleet will remain in position. Any attempt to retreat will be interpreted as a hostile action and met with immediate gravitational response. We will send terms for your unconditional surrender." The alien response came quickly. "Acknowledged, Commander Reed. We await your terms." 3 hours later, as the last Void transport carried their delegation back to their remaining fleet, Alex stood by the observation window, watching Earth rotate peacefully below. "Do you think they'll honor the agreement?" Lisa asked, joining him. "They saw what we can do with just 7 gravity platforms," Alex replied. "We showed them we can tear apart their largest ships with a technology they don't understand. And the best part is, now every other spacefaring race will learn what happens when you threaten Earth." Lisa nodded. Gravity as a weapon. Who would have thought? "Sometimes," Alex said quietly, "the most effective weapon isn't what you destroy things with. It's what makes others decide not to fight in the first place."